Thank you so much for clicking on my video. My name is Melanin Star. If you're new here, as you can see, Melanin here, A1, the A1 of this kind, the A1 of melanins. Anyway, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And I'm not a funny person, I guess. And I'm not an entertainer because I'm not bougie. Okay, I'm bougie, yeah. But okay, I am not that rich like Kinakabi or Jesus or anything. So I'm just here to give you a reality check. I'm here to remind you that other than keeping up with the Kardashians, we have to keep up with the real life. So people, today I want to talk about double standards. I want to talk about both men and women, but of course I'm an advocate for women. I am a very passionate feminist, but not a toxic feminist. Please, a feminist. And I also advocate for human rights. Any woman feeling like she's so oppressed, pushed to the wall, I'm the person to talk to. So people just realize that I've been doing some things all wrong. And I hope that I'll try making things right. So let us catch up people in a second. So guys, I know most of you are wondering where I went to, where I've been to. I was all booed up, people doing all those wifey things. Washing dishes, washing clothes, ironing for my months. But guys, now it's over. It only lasted a minute, so I'm back. When I'm all busy washing clothes, doing wifey duties, like I literally have no time for YouTube or for myself. So here I am, back to the streets. Please welcome me back. Okay, I'm out here because I'm trying to justify anything that is in my past or anything. No. I'm just doing a general overview of everything. Basically, all the relationships I've been through, and basically your relationship and mine are very different. That's why I'm trying as much as I can to do it generally. Yeah. So guys, this boo is back, booing myself. So I have all time for the world right now. So there is this time I was like chatting with this guy, and he was like, what will you bring to the table? And I was like, me. But of course I'll bring me. What else do you want me to bring? Like, do you want me to carry my, I don't know. So I said, I'll bring me. So at some point we started arguing over a property. I don't know. He asked me to date him, of which I refused. So he was like, okay, I want to give you what you desire the most. And I was like, I want a house. I want an 8-bedroom house. Like, that is what I want right now. This is what I feel like I need right now, because I need to make my mama happy before, I don't know, before anything happens or before I get old. I don't know. I just want to have that big house. Then it was like, and you, what are you going to give me in return? And I was like, I thought I said I'll give myself to you. So it was like, you girls just like bringing pussy to the table. Pussy is not enough. Like, that kitten is not the only thing you're supposed to bring to the table. But I said I am bringing me. I did not say I am bringing the kitten to the table, right? So I don't know, the idea of bringing the kitten to the table, how bad is it? Like, being me, maybe I'll be your second opinion. I'll be the person to keep you sane. I'll be the person to make you happy. I'll be the person to make your house a home. I'll bring warmth to that big mansion that you live in, yeah? I'll bring happiness to other people that you know. I'll create friendships with people that maybe I'll even right a wrong that you did in the past. You never know. So if I say bring me as a woman, I don't mean I'm bringing the kitten to the table, right? So people, I don't really understand why being just me is a problem. Because if you are already a successful man, yeah, and I am sure whatever I'll say will be bullshit to you or nonsense, Why is it so hard just for you to accept that bringing me is enough? Like, let's just be realistic, people. Hmm? If you were to choose, right, okay, men, if right now you were to choose uh, a wife who has exactly the characters of your mom, will you accept? No, don't answer, don't tell me, just think about it. Will you accept? I know the things we've seen in the adults we know that we don't wish to happen to us. We've seen relationships before us that we don't even wish, yeah? And we have those other relationships that we admire, that we really think that would really, it would be really lovable to have such a relationship, right? So, a woman doesn't just bring the kitten to the table. Unless you met her in a strip club and she straightforward told you that this is the only skill I have, doing the kitten, yeah? I don't know the correct words to use, but I have to just say whatever I'm saying. Unless that's what happened, then okay. You chose your poison. You preferred a pole dancer to someone who will take care of your kids, to someone who will nurture you, someone who will be your second opinion, like your chief advisor or something. So that's what I'm saying. We already have the answers. Anyway, we have the answers on our fingertips. We know exactly what to do to make everything right, and we know exactly the choice that you're making is wrong. We have that power to choose what's right and wrong. So choose your poison. Just choose your trouble. Everybody has a mistake. Everybody is very imperfect according to our society. Yeah, nobody is perfect. So people, the question of double standards, a very big question, right? So what does a woman bring to the table? What should a woman bring to the table? That is the question I'm supposed to be asking you right now. Like, if you are to date me, what do you expect me to bring to the table? Or what do you think a woman should bring to the table? Okay, let's begin. Personally, I love being a career woman, yeah? I love having my own stand. Love being independent, yes? I know this joke that people say that once you just date a Kenyan woman, she's now an orphan, she's broke, her rent is due, gas imeisha, nails zake zimeharibika, she hasn't made her hair, she becomes so dependent on you. I think it's an African thing. Basically, men culturally are supposed to be the providers. They're supposed to be the the breadwinners of the family. So basically, a woman has to see if this guy is capable of taking care of her before she can take care of him. In the past, our grandparents had 2 wives, 30 wives. I don't know, whatever wives that your grandfather had or one. But you could see how many children they got, how the man provided, regardless of if he had a profession or not, if he was just a farmer or not. But we've seen that men have always been providers. Look, overseas, even Mexicans, I don't know, Switzerland or Swiss, I don't know, you'll see that majorly the man is the provider. But I don't know, this generation we've just decided to change cultures. But what if we forget that if we change our culture, if we change whatever that was in the past, we have to bear the consequences. So people, if you'd expect me as a woman to be providing for the family too, to pay rent, like the way you're doing, like we have shifts. Personal, this is my opinion. If you expect me to be also half the breadwinner of this family, then I have to wear my pants too. We have to be two men in this family. Like, if I have to do whatever you're supposed to do, then why do we even need each other in the first place? If I have to be the man too, then where's the lady in the family? Like, let me play my role as a lady. And ladies, kindly don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like, having your own money as a female is very, very important. We are living in a very different era, okay, where meeting even the needs of a day is becoming a very big problem. So if we have two people providing in the house, it can be good, but let the man put his foot on the ground and be the man. Yeah. Personally, if I get married someday or have another serious relationship, my man deserves the treatment of a king and also a baby at the same time. He deserves the respect of a gentleman and also the appreciation of being the person I'd want to fight for. And the person who I'll be willing, or a person who I'll feel like also wants to fight for me. Like, we're supposed to be like glued in a way, regardless of the situation, right? But now, if you have to date a girl, kindly choose the poison you can handle. Don't choose a woman from Oshago, from the reserves, and try to make her bougie. Then, at the end of the day, cheat on her because she could not keep up with the Nairobi lifestyle. Don't date a career woman and expect her to be all over the house cooking for you while she has to make her career going. The noise. Don't choose an expensive woman if you're that broke and you can't keep up with her lifestyle. We always make these mistakes where we choose the wrong women who end up becoming toxic to us. That's why we recycle the heartbreaks and the hurt and the divorces over and over again. Kindly do not choose a tall girl and expect her to grow short over time. No. Don't choose a talkative woman and expect her to be submissive to you all over a sudden. If you choose a submissive woman, remember she depends on you for everything. Your thoughts, your money, everything. This submissive woman is for you. If you choose an outgoing woman, always remind yourself that she has an opinion and she'll always have an opinion. So don't wait until you're married and start being toxic to her, or let her be toxic to you. If you choose a woman who, let's say, loves partying, alcohol, you met in a club, you know the kind of dresses she likes, don't marry her to try and change her to be someone else. Unless all these she's willing to change for you. But of course, we shouldn't change for people just because we love them. We're supposed to get soulmates depending on how much we are connected, how deep we vibe, like how much you can love each other, right? We create these mistakes over and over again by choosing people and trying to change them. So let us be honest to our partners in ways that we can easily tell them that, no, babe, this is not me, this is not working for me. And if you, both couples, can't change but still love each other and still respect one another, then it's good. We continuously make these mistakes that we choose someone, we choose partners, and we want them to be exactly what we want for ourselves. I know they say that love someone according to your own love language, like according to their love language. If my love language is gifts, massages, outs, vacays, then love me in the same way. And if your love language is just sitting in the house talking and watching Netflix, then that is how I'm supposed to love you. That's why I'm telling you, do not change for anyone, because you'll get fucked up in the end. So, do you know situations where you put two bulls in one penthouse? I don't know. Penthouse, I don't know. Then they can't survive. One has to get injured or die because the dominant bull will always kill the weaker bull. Same as how do you call jogo in English? I don't want to use the normal word. So if you put roosters, yes. If you put two roosters in the same chicken house over other female, I don't know, hens, or other with hens, I don't know. The less dominant hen will always come out also injured or dead, because you can't have two males in the same house. I know South Africa has passed this law where a woman can marry two men. I don't know how they did it, but personally I think under the same roof two men can survive. Like, if I have to be the man too, and I am feminine, I am female, then one will suffer at the end of the day. Maybe I won't allow you to hurt me, to beat me, to slap me. I don't know, to tell me what to do, because I'm also paying bills. I'm also, I don't know, paying electricity. I'm also doing what? I'm also doing whatever you're doing. But what a woman can put on the table. Let me say this. I think the notion of what a man can do, a woman can do is, I don't know. I don't want to be biased or anything, but when it comes to careers, I don't know, the outside life, let a woman be able to do what a man can do. Because when we empower a woman, we are empowering the whole community. But when we empower a man, his family is okay. No hard feelings. You've seen the kind of changes women put in their communities. Even after a woman gets married, you see, most of the time she tries to make her mother better. So if we are supposed to allow men be equal to women, I think it's a really dangerous game. Career-wise, as I have said, it's okay. But when it comes to the house, let me as a woman be my man's peace. Let me be kindness. Let me be the nurturer of the house. Let me be the decorator. Let me be every good thing that you can call a home. You know, a house is not a home. A home is what you make it, right? So if I, as a woman who supposedly wants to get married to a man, has to do exactly what my man does, so we are going to have a problem. But let's exclude the career women, of which if you marry career women, you're supposed to also know how to handle them, yeah? Don't expect your woman to come back from meetings after meetings, travels after travels, to come back to wash dishes and cook and clean. You're gonna have a war, you know. So that's why I was telling you, you have to choose your poison. You have to choose exactly what you can handle, yeah? So choose your poison in the right way. Don't usijikarange. Choose the imperfection that you can deal with. If you think you have to be kept on toes, choose a woman who's always ready to talk to you. If you want to be treated like Swazi king, many wives, I don't know, servants, like your wife to be a servant or anything, kindly find a woman who's willing to do that. And if you're willing to choose a career woman, a woman who will help your legacy grow, then choose her. If you want a vocal woman who will stand up to your kids, who, I don't know, who will just be there, who will be ready to talk to you, no, not hide anything, then choose her. We already have the answers, people. Let's just stop pretending. We have the answers. If you want a woman to pay 50-50, be ready to tell her, babe, this is what's going to happen. We are in the modern age, and what I want is you to pay half of the bills. Every bill I make, you also have to pay half. Don't just find an expensive woman and try to tell her, babe, this month you don't have to apply lipstick because I think the expenses on lipsticks have gone high, so don't do it. No, choose somebody you can keep up with. Honestly, I'm so tired of listening to stories that squeezy, oh, so and so, I'm a chopper, she doesn't look good because she met that man. And if you're a lady and you're willing to date that broke guy, it's okay. But just know your limits. You're not supposed to like cross that boundary where you're supposed to ask for things that you know very well he can't afford. Because at the end of the day, it's going to bring trouble. It's going to bring woe. And that is what you're trying to prevent. World peace, people. Have you ever seen in these beauty pageants where people say, world peace is what this beauty queen wants, so she wins. Who doesn't want world peace? We can't be having wars everywhere. Yeah? And these wars begin by individuals. Yeah? And I'm really, really tired of seeing divorces, breakups. And like me, my heart break, you know. So, let's just communicate. Tell your woman, babe, this is not me. This is not you. I don't know. just communicate and make sure you just like choose the person you think can bear, like can bear the true self you are. Like, let's not continue making these mistakes where we are choosing partners because of lust or anything. These are Marriage is not hard. You choose your own poison, then survive your marriage. Don't choose because you saw your friend marrying this bougie woman and you also want to marry her bougie woman, and you know very well your pockets cannot afford. One day, when that money that you are pretending with ends, the bougie woman becomes toxic. She becomes poison. Don't choose a career woman and try to tame her. You found her paying her own bills, standing for herself. So let her be. The question of double standards. What exactly is the answer? Each individual has their own answers. We already know what we want in a woman. If you want your woman to stay home, clean, cook, bake those cakes, make barbecue during the weekend, but we have those women around. We have those women everywhere. Just go choose her. Don't choose me thinking I'll be too submissive, yet you just found me open. Don't choose her because you saw your friend choosing such a woman and expects to have a happily ever after, people. So I hope I'm trying to communicate, and I'd really had this all figured out, but with time I'm realizing that words just keep on coming randomly. So guys, let's just be realistic. Let's live in this realistic world. Let's choose partners that you can handle. Let's be the light. Be the light of your own world. Why would you know exactly what you need? You know exactly what your woman can bring to the table. You know exactly what your man can bring to the table. And whatever I've just said is vice versa. Do not, I don't know, maybe I'll do a video for men, but right now I'm just advocating for us women. Do not pick me expecting me to be someone else. Don't pick me as I am chubby like this and expect me to slim and sleep in the gym. No. If you don't like the way I am, but you like your personality, please go find somebody who fits your bracket. Don't find people and start manipulating and changing them, yeah? And if you have these weird fantasies too, please tell your women. Let's not get married and in the end, what do? I start freaking out. No. People, we know, we have answers. We know exactly what we need. We know exactly what we want. And we know exactly how to get them. We already have that power in us. We have no limits. We are humans. God loves us. We have no limits. But again, when it comes to relationships and partnerships, let us choose our poison well. So guys, that has been my time. My name is Melanin Stars. I said A1. First of that name. So guys, honestly, I was just airing my mind out, and I hope that I've tried to communicate. And if you want me to do a video for men also, you can just tell me. And thank you for my 20 views for my last video. I know that I haven't been consistent, and that is okay. It's okay because maybe I need to pace up. I need to catch up because the world is not waiting for anyone. It's not. So do not suppress your happiness just because you want to keep up with these scripted lives. Choose you. Choose exactly what you want. Choose exactly what you feel like works for you, people. So that has been my time. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and be part of my amazing family. So I really hope that I've tried. I really hope that I've been vocal enough today, and I hope that I'll make you happy. So bye, people.